So this is gonna turn into a 24-hour stealth camping challenge. Made it just in time, gang. You probably saying what they talking about, where they made it to, and why was Snatcher so happy. So shout out to Mike Garshaw. He's the one who told me about this park. And if I haven't told you, this park is located, I think, in Hickory, North Carolina, but I don't think it is.
I'm doing it, gang. I'm doing it.
Can she make a perfect landing, gang? Perfect landing. Good job.
We're traveling along the byways and highways trying to get where we need to be. I know you all want to know if we are still on the road because we just left y'all talking to you guys earlier during the day. And we were on the road headed to our destination. Well, yes, we are still on the road headed to our destination. It's getting a little dark on us, so I thought I'd jump on and let you guys know that we are headed there, but we're still on the highway. We did have to stop and get us something to eat. Trying to show you all. So we stopped at Bojangles. Yeah, Bojangles, our favorite place, you know. But I'm gonna get back with you all whenever we get to our destination. We just wanted to, or me, Snatcher's here, he's driving and he's eating right now, but I just wanted to pop back on and tell you guys we are still headed to our destination, and as soon as we get there we will show you guys where we landed. All right,
What's up, gang? Yes, we have arrived. You see the fire behind me. Nikki's over there smacking.
they probably yeah, I'm trying to finish this dinner so I can go to the bathroom. We're not far from the bathroom and change my clothes and get ready for bed.
Yeah, gang, it's getting ready to be quiet time here shortly, so we got to shut it down. We'll probably get back with y'all in the morning, but we're going to sit by this nice fire back here and we're going to enjoy us some Outside Gang TV. Yeah, gang, so get with us in the morning. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join the Outside Gang. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you in the morning.
Sitting here relaxing on my bed while I'm watching, talking about being on the bed. He's over there chilling, getting ready for bed. Yeah, this is the life, gang. We are living. I know you probably like, how in the fish snatcher did they do that? He is watching him talk about being on the bed while he is on the bed and Nikki's getting ready for bed. It's just like, you know, movie magic. Snatcher's a pro. Hang with me, gang. Maybe Nikki will tell you a trick or two if you get in the comment section. Gang.
So yeah, basically now you guys see what the other surprise was supposed to be in our last 2-3 videos ago. But bottom line, when we went out on the 4th, I had a couple of surprises that I was going to show Snatcher, and this was one of them. Well, we have a projector, so we've been chilling out in the woods. We watched the projector on the van. We watching it in the van. And we're able to chill on the bed that Snatcher made Nikki. Even though I gave him a little bit of a hard time about a bed. The bed sleeps good, y'all. It sleeps really good. I had a sound night's sleep on the bed. And I know that I'm going to have another sound night's sleep tonight. But before we go to sleep, we're going to watch some more YouTube. Good morning, gang. So I just wanted to pop on here and tell you guys we made it through the night. And if you saw, it was after midnight before we went to sleep. But I wanted to wake up this morning and kind of show you, we've thought about some ideas or concepts for how we want to set the van up. Of course, I'm standing in front of the bed right now, and of course, you know, this is where the bed is going to be. And so we have, let me show you this. So the projector was set up right here, and that's right in front of the bed area. And the actual movie that we watch, the gray curtain, we just kind of stretched that out. If you see, the blue is on this side and this side, and we stretched out the gray to kind of get the wrinkles out so we could watch the movie right here. We haven't decided how we're going to do it, as far as if we're going to keep it that way to watch TV or if we're going to get an actual TV. So that was our setup as far as how we were able to watch movies inside the van. Of course, the projector has the Fire Stick hooked up to it. So, and then I just basically ran my hotspot to be able to watch movies. So that's a you know, a choice that you guys have if you're in a van. You just run your hotspot and use your Fire Stick, connect that, and be able to watch movies inside your van. That's if the campground doesn't have Wi-Fi, and I know a lot don't. And if you're dispersed camping or boondocking, you're not going to have access to that either. So if you have a signal and you're able to do that, you can watch a bit of YouTube. You can watch us wherever we land. But so I was going to show you on this side right here across from the bed, on this wall, we're thinking that we're actually maybe are going to do the kitchen setup on this side potentially, and only because it gives you a little bit more room as you're coming across over there to come into the door, because I don't want to be bumping my legs and stuff when I'm walking inside of here trying to get in and out. Just with having the bed in here, that gave us like just an open mind frame of how we want things set up. So yeah, but Snatcher is outside drinking some coffee. I'm getting ready to go join him, and potentially we will probably go, because I don't know if we told you guys, we are at Jordan Lake Campground. That's in Apex, North Carolina, and it has a beautiful, I'm telling y'all, a beautiful lake around this campground. But I didn't get a campsite that was close to the lake this time, but we definitely are going to come back here. But we're going to try to show you some footage of that beautiful lake. But let me get out here and join Snatcher, because it's also time for us to read our Bibles. So if you don't know, or you're new to our channel, we start out our morning reading our Bible to get us through the day, because the Holy Scriptures, the Word, sets the tone for the rest of your day and ultimately the rest of your life. Okay, so let me get out here, join Snatcher, sit down, listen to the birds a bit, and read our Bible, and we'll be right back with you.
Top of the day to you, gang. Top of the day. I'm sitting out here this morning on this beautiful morning that God created, or this beautiful top of the day, I should say, that God created. Because I'm not mourning anything about this day. Actually, I'm rejoicing, because this is a day that the Lord has made. But man, check it out. I'm just sitting here for the last 2 days, every morning, looking at this. I decided to make that my view. This is what I've been staring at. Now, I don't know if the camera's really doing that any justice, but for me, this is the best view I ever seen. Well, I might have seen some more views that compared to it, but I can't put it into words how I feel about this. Like, for example, let me see if I can show you. There is 2 trees. There's one right here that goes all the way up, and it bends over, and it connects to that tree there, and it comes all the way down right there. That looks like a natural archway to me. That's nature's arch. And I was sitting here thinking while I was staring at this awesome scenery, thinking, I need something like this in my backyard. Then I realized I had to give thanks to God. I had to be thankful. I was like, this is my backyard because we got glow. So because of having this van, I'm able to get out here and enjoy nature and make something like this my backyard. And that's all because of the blessings that I received from God. Shout out to God for blessing Nikki and I and blessing all of you. Hopefully y'all are as thankful as I for all that God does for me. And it's not just for the material things. It's just to be able to have the understanding of mind to be thankful. That knowing that all that I have that is good is of God, because God is good. You get that? God is good. There's nothing else good but God. If it's truly good. I'm gonna leave it there.
Well, now that Snatcher showed you our amazing view that we had, and by the way, if you see on the side right beside Snatcher, you see glow over there. So that's how we were watching the what's that thing called?
Projector?
The projector. Yeah, that's how we were watching the projector last night outside. And then I showed you on the inside how we were watching it. But yeah, it glows right there with her white, all beautiful. He did a great job cleaning her up. She needs to be cleaned again, but he gave her a good bath. She's nice and clean.
I'm glad you said that. Not to cut you off, maybe you can help me out. So, Glow at one time was a work van, if you didn't know. So, we converted Glow to what you see right now. She's not done.
No, not by far.
But before we got it, when it was a work van, there used to be a wrap on the van. So there is like the glue or something
yeah.
from the wrap on Glow that no matter how hard I wash it, it doesn't come off. If you guys know something I can use that's not going to tear the paint off of there to get that off of Glow, let me know in the comment section. I would truly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Gang.
So I guess it's about time for me to go over here and get the stuff together so we can have some breakfast this morning. And while I'm saying that, I'll show you guys our garage setup. So you know that we have the bed in there. I told you about our night's sleep. This is our, how many nights we done slept in on the bed now?
Since building the bed or since being here?
Well, no, not since being here, but since building the bed, like, because I was just telling them that I had like a good night's sleep.
Well, this is the third night because, you know, we slept at Whataburger. In the last video, if you didn't see that, go check out the last video.
Right.
We slept at Whataburger. Yeah, so that was one night. And then the 2 nights here. So this is the 3rd night.
Yeah. So, and it's done well. He did a good job. I do still think I want him to screw the screws into the little parts. But, you know, he's still got some work he's telling me that he's got to do.
Hey, gang. Scratch that. Don't listen to what Nikki says. She don't have no clue of how to build. She want me to zzz. Ain't nothing to zzz.
Hold on. The wood.
What wood?
Okay, so now y'all know that he put, I don't even know what that's called, but basically there's a wood piece here and a piece like he framed it underneath
told you, gang.
for the
she
garage.
Doesn't even know what she's talking about.
He put the sticks across. You gonna see it when I go show you this garage. Y'all gonna see exactly what I'm talking about.
She want the braces.
But the brace, no, not the steel braces, but I'm saying like you put a wood 2x4 this way, and then you had some going down. See, I know a little bit. You had 3 going down, right? That is extra.
That's the braces.
Braces for the bed.
Right.
And he told y'all in the video, not this last one, but a couple of the bed build video, that he wasn't gonna drill holes because we had to drill that into the floor. Before he did that, he was gonna decide if we even needed it. I feel it gives us great support when we're on the bed, because you know this guy is 9 feet tall and over 1,000 pounds.
Of muscle, by the way, gang. Yeah.
But no, so I think it's good. And with this trip, so we're also out helping family. We found that the garage area worked well. We were able to put different things underneath there and use it for what we needed it for. And
which why the brace was temporary, because we wanted to know how we're going to make that work and still utilize the garage.
Right.
Because it does go right in the center of where the garage space would be at when the build is completed.
That's true.
The other things that's going to go under there is not there yet. Like we still have to put a water tank. We still have to put a water heater.
Well,
so,
I mean, that's still things we're talking about.
Right.
Because if we don't use the area for a water tank and we actually just use like the jugs, because there is a way to do water in your van where you have like a 5-gallon, or is it 5-gallon jug?
Yeah, that's under the
like
sink.
It's under your sink area. So like I was telling y'all before, we've been tossing around ideas.
Well, speaking of sink, the next build possibly ain't possibly. So we're going to install the refrigerator. We're going to install our bodega refrigerator on the next video. So what's possibly going to happen is, in deciding where that refrigerator is just truly going to live forever, either we're going to build a cabinet or it's going to live under the bed. But we're going to have to decide that.
Now, since he said that and has spilled the beans on our refrigerator, because we hadn't even told y'all that.
Well, they still... Well, this outside gang.
Yeah.
Y'all supposed to know him. Y'all OSG family. I ain't got to hide nothing from y'all.
No, he doesn't have to hide it. But since he done told y'all, now y'all know what we're going to be moving on to with the next part of the build in the van. And he's right. Y'all outside gang. So y'all can know a little bit of behind the scenes, I guess. No, we love you guys and
appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all for just rocking with us. For watching our videos and for leaving us comments and giving us tips and suggestions.
Since he says that, I want to give a shout out to Asia Sierra Budgets.
Shout out to Asia.
Yeah, she is always leaving comments on our videos. And
here's a tip y'all might not know. So Nikki has a channel where she used to do budgeting tips.
And that's what I was about to say.
Keyword used to. Yeah, she spends all my money.
You trying to be funny. You trying to be funny over there.
I was just playing it.
No. But he's right. When in my previous video, at the time it was just, what did I call that channel? Nikki Nichols. I think it was just Nikki Nichols at the time. But now it is Set Apart with Nikki. But
hold on, before you move on, I get it. Nikki Nichols. Like money, she was saving every penny, every nickel, every dime, and then she switched and spent all her snatches, nickels, pennies, and dimes, so she can save hers. Well, I don't know how that works. Yeah, maybe that's how that works. If you want to save all your nickels, pennies, and dimes, you spend your husband's money. Gang.
Okay, now that he got to have that little rant. No, but I did do budgeting videos. I also talked about side hustles, which was a way to make extra coins, and especially in this day and age when we all are trying to make our dollars stretch. So I still have those videos up there. Now the channel is called Set Apart with Nikki, and I'm talking about more of the values for women that we have as becoming an older woman. I like the word wiser. I'm in my late 40s, so I think young women need to see more women out here with their husbands, not just the camping side of it, but, just being a good steward of what God has given you, because it is by his grace and mercy that he brought me through. And I want to show other young women that, if you walk in the ways that the Lord has you to walk by reading his word, do his will, and you show the other younger women how to come up, because y'all, bless. It's a lot going on out here for these young ladies. Not all of them have been shown how to be a young lady. I'll just say it that way. So yeah.
I'll agree, and I'm saying it because it's my wife. Nikki does a great job in kicking game to the young. Teach the truth to the young youth. and she's always has been great with the youth, and I think you do an excellent job in kicking wisdom.
I appreciate that. It's not always easy to be set apart, hence the name Set Apart with Nikki. But the Bible tells us we have to be sanctified, and that's what that means. We have to be set apart. And so sometimes we have to do things. You know, when the Lord calls you to do something, it may not be what you thought that you were supposed to be doing, but that's what He tells you have to do. That's what you got to do.
Well, you know you on your right walk. If you feel like you the oddball, you know you're different, and like people don't get you. They like it could even be in the church setting, right?
Yeah.
They might look at you like, why you do things so differently. It's because of like what Nikki's saying. You are becoming set apart. You are obeying God's word, so it's going to make you a little different.
Yeah.
And you're going to stand out. You're going to be, again, what might some think as the oddball.
Oddball out. Yeah, I know. That's the, you know, and it's funny, we were sitting here talking. There's so many old sayings. You know, your parents, your grandparents, they tell you all these little sayings when you're little, but it don't click till you get a little older and wiser yourself.
Right. So shout out to you if you are oddball. Shout out to all the oddballs out there.
All the oddballs, because we set apart.
Yeah, we the oddball gang.
Absolutely.
Which makes it a little hard to kind of mingle and mix sometimes, right?
Yeah, it does. That's why you see us a lot of times that while we're on our own, we're not snoozing or have our nose up to nobody. We're not uppity people or anything of that nature. It's just that because we do things a little different, it does set us apart.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell the truth. It's because of Snatcher gang. It's gonna be hard for anybody to put up with the Snatcher because you know I'm larger than life, gang.
You showed them the bathroom up there?
Nah. Well, okay, we're gonna switch gears a little bit. We want to speak about that, and there's no shots at Jordan Lakes Park. What's the name of this park?
This is Jordan Lake Campground. Well, this particular part of it is on Jordan Lake, but this is Poplar Point Campground.
Poplar Point. No shots at Poplar Point. It's a beautiful campground. Bathroom could be a little bit better. And they do clean it. I ain't gonna say they don't. But like there's no soap in the bathroom.
Yeah, there was no soap in there.
You gotta bring your own soap. And there's no
but you camping. I mean, now to be honest about that, you're camping. So
you still gotta wash your hands and take, you gotta have you camping gang, you still gotta do your hygiene.
Okay, this is true. But if you were dispersed camping, then what? You gotta bring your own stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're out,
okay, I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they provided us with a bathroom. They provided us with some water.
Right.
So you got somewhere to go to the bathroom.
This is true.
You got somewhere
take a shower and all that. Yeah.
Well, now that is something.
I'm not speaking about the bathhouse.
Right,
I'm
because that's different.
Right, that's a whole nother bathroom.
Right, they have separate. So we're across. Let me show you that building right there. So that building it's only just the bathroom. That's all it is. It doesn't have the showers in it. So like that last campground that we showed y'all where we were staying at, we ended up with the handicap site. We were right across from the bathroom there. That had bathrooms and showers within it.
Fort Hamby.
Right. Yeah, Fort Hamby Campground. Yeah. This one has bathhouses and bathrooms. So we stayed across from the bathroom, and we'll have to go across the camp to go to the showers.
A lot of
we plan on doing that.
Are set up that way. Like a lot of campgrounds have that same setup, especially like Army Corps of Engineer campgrounds.
But this one is a state park.
But it's operated by Army
Corps of Engineer. It is not. They just
I'm gonna show you the sign. Game.
Okay, he is.
This whole day, this whole time we've been here, she's telling me checkout is at 12. I'm telling her checkout is at 3. She's saying now it's not it's by the Army Corps of Engineers, and I'm saying it is. So we're gonna see who's right.
Well, okay, we will look at the time.
Getting back on track, why it's important to know that there's no soap and stuff like that is that a lot of you guys that watch us are thinking about going camping for the first time. So be mindful that if you're looking up a campground, you see that it has a bathroom, there might not be any soap in there. So make sure you travel with your own soap, your own toilet paper. And I'm talking about to wash your hands with, like Nikki and I, we keep hand soap, like a small thing of soap. So like I said, because we have been in them situations before where you're not gonna have any hand soap. And that's just good things to know. So you're not surprised when you get to a campground, you're going to be there for 3 or 4 days and you ain't got no soap or toilet paper.
All right, well, now that he's done talking and went back to his point, I'm going to go back to mine. Let's go show you the garage. Gang!
You couldn't want me to talk anymore.
All right, y'all. So, let's open this up here. All right. So, here is the garage area, and as you see over here, he has all of the things for the battery, which is the MPPT. This here is like a breaker thing where you can turn off. I may not call it the correct name because I don't know the names of everything, but basically that is how you can turn the power off. There is our red audio battery set up right there. We had the awning right there, but we didn't use it this time. I did bring the portable bathtub, but not bathtub, but the portable shower, but we did not set up because you saw we had the bathroom. And then we have our container here that we have set up for all of our little knickknacks that we need to cook breakfast. And then we have our portable fridge back there, and it is also plugged up. But yeah, there it is. Now you guys can see it with everything in it. And now I'm about to get some stuff so we can have some breakfast.
I'll just do you a big solid. We'll put this whole debate to rest. I'm gonna walk up here to the sign and show you what it say. Now, did somebody make this sign themselves and put it up here? Very possible. Maybe they didn't want to check out at 12. Maybe they think you should check out at 3. Maybe I read it wrong, because it wouldn't be the first time I did that. But there is a sign up here, gang, and I've been telling Nikki about this sign for the last 2 days. She's walked up here to the bathroom, but she probably didn't read the signs. And Nikki's the reader. I mean, I'm the guy that usually don't read anything, but I read this. So check it out. It says park regulations. Y'all see that? Park regulations. Number 1, no alcohol beverages. Quiet hours 10 to 7. Firearms and weapons is prohibited. All pets must be on leashes. 5, sleeping units, 2 vehicles. And here it is right here. 7, number 7, checkout time 3 p.m. So I'm not saying I was right, but I'm saying I was right. I've been trying to tell Nikki. So I need y'all. Nikki don't believe me. She never believed me. I'll be making up stories if you let Nikki tell it, but y'all tell her for me, gang. Tell her Snatcher was right. Yeah. I gotta win one. It's like we be competing out here of who's right, who's wrong. But it's all in love and fun because yeah. Don't take it that serious. But it's serious, gang.
All right, I'm back, and I had to get a little bit more presentable for you guys. I dropped the bonnet, yeah. All right, but I was gonna show you the campsite number that we're at. So we are at B87, and this is what our site looks like. So it has a very long driveway so that if you have an RV and a car, you can park your RV in your car within it. Now with each site, it tells you how many feet long it is, and you're able to pull in. Now you see this time we drove in instead of backing in, and yeah, Snatcher's over there whipping up some breakfast.
Chef Boy, our king in the building.
All right, and so over here you got your electricity, and this electricity pole is up off the ground. So if you see, it goes up like this, and it's up here, and then you have your water here, and here is where the water drains out into. So you can definitely use this site if you have an RV. Don't mind that. That's a hand truck. We told you we were helping out some family members, so we got some of our equipment left over there. Now let's walk around Glow. You see Glow there. And then here's the rest of the area. You have a nice area right here where you can put a tent. Of course, we didn't put a tent out this time in that area, but we just have our chairs and kind of looking off into the sunset. When we got here, you saw, well, you already knew on the road it was dark. So when we got here, it was already late. So we didn't put up a tent or anything, but this was just nice just as it is, because you can hear all the sounds of nature and crickets and squirrels. And oh, so let me tell you this, gang. So this area, and I don't know, I know he showed you a sign up there, but that sign also talked about eagles being in the area. And the one thing that I want to do when we're out camping is bird watch. I even bought binoculars, guys. I think I showed y'all that maybe a long time ago in a video that I had, and this would have been the perfect spot, but I left my binoculars at home. Usually they stay in my bag, and for some reason when I cleaned out my bag this time, I may have to check it, but I may check it again and see if I have it. But while we were sitting here just enjoying the scenery, we could see several birds. The eagles were flying all over top of us. And apparently it talks about, I can't remember the year, I think it said 1963. Don't quote me, but basically something happened where there was some type of storm, and with the lake here, a lot of eagles just showed up one day in this area, and they think it's because the lake provides a lot of fish and things for them to be able to eat. So they have stayed in this area just for a long time. And you know, you can't hunt or anything, those eagles, but it was just nice just to see them soaring up above us through the trees. We could see that. So it's a nice home for the eagles too. So this is a great area if you want to come out and camp. Again, this is Jordan Lake. Now I will tell you, so Jordan Lake has several campgrounds with or on the lake, within the lake, however you want to say that. So there's like Crosswinds, Poplar Points, Parker, and I'm missing one. I'll try to put it on the screen right here so that you guys can see all the different names of the different campgrounds that you can stay at. Now, 2 of those campgrounds are 24 hours. They're 24/7. That's what we chose because we knew we were going to be getting in late from the highway, and you have access to the campground 24/7. The other 2 you do not, so you have to be there on time when you check in because the gate closes and there is no going in and out from there. There are several day use parks, or yeah, day use areas that you can use, a swim beach and all that kind of stuff, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a glimpse of what our campsite looked like, how we came in, where we pulled in, and of course we told you that the bathroom was a hop, skip, and a jump away from where we are. But Snatcher is over there whipping it up good. As you see, breakfast is about done. Oh wait, let me go over here so he can tell you. They couldn't hear you, so he's gonna tell you what we got, gang.
Y'all heard me, but y'all might didn't. Nikki may be right. That's all she want me to tell y'all, gang. Nikki is right. She beat me again, gang. She had to call the people. And you've seen the sign. She called the people, and they said checkout is at 12 p.m. So Nikki was right. Fellas, listen to your wives. But now, because of that, I'm going to smooth it all over with this English muffin, cheese, eggs, and bacon breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chef Boyardee King style.
Looking good, looking good. Well, I'm gonna let him get back to it. I just wanted to kind of show you guys, like I said, our campground, talk to you a bit about where we're staying and how beautiful it is. And if any of you guys are in Apex, North Carolina and you need somewhere to stay, you've got Jordan Lake and all the campgrounds.
Shout out to Apex, North Carolina. If you're from Apex, North Carolina, get in the comment section and let us know. Yeah.
All right, y'all. He got done with my food. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Let me turn it this way. 2 croissants, eggs and bacon.
Not croissants, English muffins.
Oh. I'm so ready to eat that. My brain is like thinking of croissants and donuts but yes, he is right. English muffins
eggs, and bacon. And I added a little twist to mine. I got some cantaloupe, because I know y'all be saying that we be eating. I was trying to think of the word. I was going to say fatty, but it's not really fatty. We do pretty good. But I love fruit. So I wanted to have some fruit along with my breakfast this morning.
I'm always healthy, gang. Look at there.
I mean, yeah, H2O is good too.
It's the water of life.
Very, very true. I also got a little bottle of Mott's apple juice.
And we do mean little.
Well, like I said, we also had this big old bottle of H2O.
Yeah, Nikki be treating me like a kindergartner. She be buying me little juicy juices and little small boxes of juice that you drink in one swallow.
And you know, I do forget sometimes that. So, y'all see our dynamic, right? He's tall, I'm short. And those little bottles like that for me, they work out pretty good as long as I have some water. And for him, he needs double the size or triple, huh?
Well, I think ladies and guys are just different when it comes to that. It seems like ladies can hold on to a bottle of drink all day long. But guys, we take 2 gulps and it's gone.
Yeah, that's true.
So are guys gulpers and women sippers? Or that's just a me problem.
No, I mean, I'm sure there are some women who are gulpers also. But
shout out to all the ladies that's gulpers. Shout out to all the big gulps out there.
Let me see what he working with this sandwich, y'all. Because his plate look clean. Huh.
A1 from day one.
Tastes really, really good. Really, really good. Well, I won't sit here and do our mukbang today. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this fresh cantaloupe. Y'all, it's so good. I don't know, my body was craving fruit. But we'll get back with you shortly. We gotta clean up some things and take you along and show you the area around here. All right, we'll be back. This is just how peaceful it is out here, gang. You see Snatchers over there taking him a nap. There's a lot of people getting ready to go. They're packing up. And we just wanted to catch his relaxation for a little bit before we have to go out and get into the sun to show you guys some views. But yeah, this is what it's all about, gang. Coming out in nature, enjoying God's creation. Lay down, take a nap. Nothing to be scared of, because God's got you wherever you land.
Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat, keep it on repeat. Testify the motion, loving this devotion. Live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly, just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold.
All right, gang, we have arrived to Ebenezer Swim Beach. Is that how you say it?
Ebenezer Beach.
Ebenezer Beach at Jordan Lake. So this is where we at, gang. Check us out. Now we're going to give you some more footage of it as we get down here too. We got to walk down here to the actual water. But I'm going to tell you right now, Jordan Lake is a nice lake. They got a lot going on.
This is really nice out here, and we definitely going to be headed back out this way.
Yeah, so this park is laid out real nice. If you just come into the day park, they got a lot going on out here, like trails, paths, whole lot of beach access. They got different points on the beach where you can camp out. I don't know if it's just for the day or is that overnight, but
well, at the beach part, this is just day use. You have to camp at one of the campgrounds at Jordan Lake.
Right, and we didn't get a chance to tour the whole campground to see if they had where you can tent on the beach, because that'd be cool. I definitely will get out of Glow and go stay in the tent for that. But we're gonna walk down the trail right now and see what this path leads to.
So I'm gonna show you a little bit of the path of how we're getting to where we are, and then we're gonna show you the beautiful open up. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. I hope you guys saw that footage of them jet skiing out there. Yeah, how about that? All right, so now I'm in a huge open area, and I want to show you guys how big this lake is. Check it out.
So I found me a nice shade tree. Cause it's like 90 degrees out here. And they got this new saying now, 90 degrees, but it really feels like 200.
I don't know nothing about that saying, y'all.
But under the shade, it's like 20 degrees cooler. We gotta walk back to Glow so we can head to our next destination. Well, you already know what that is. We already told them where the next. It's time for Glow to get an upgrade.
Oh,
we gotta upgrade Glow a little bit, you know. We gotta finish doing a little bit of work.
Yeah,
and then we get back on the road again from there, so our next trip could be even that more comfortable. It's like we've been blessed that every time we go out, our trip is getting more and more comfortable, right? Because we're putting more and more sweat equity into Glow, and that's part of it.
Shout out to Snatcher, because I mean he really does a great job. He works hard. I give him a hard time, but honestly, to God be the glory, because he put it to his hands so that he could work with his hands to get this thing done, and that's what it's all about. Through
God we can do all things, and it's been proven, and the proof's in the pudding. But yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. Nikki helps out the way I needed to help out, and we joke and play around a lot, gang, but we want all you married couples out there to know it takes two to be one with God.
But that part, yes.
Yeah, to be strong, right? So like a 3-strand deal. It's Nikki, me, God that makes all this happen.
Amen.
And the support of all of y'all that keeps us going. Gang.